here we go. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm Lucas and welcome back to another video. And today we are, I guess, talking about our new F1 Esports 2023 McLaren Shadow lineup, which is, yeah, exciting times, exciting stuff. And yeah, let's just jump straight into it. So starting with the main news, we have Danny Moreno joining us for this season, which is hugely exciting as he's, yeah, a proven race winner on F1 Esports. If you obviously cast your minds back to, I believe it was Zandvoort 2021, and yeah, many podiums, lots of success, very talented driver, and yeah, it's quite a cool moment because we actually were teammates back in AOR Season 16 on PlayStation 4 in 2018. So yeah, it's really cool to, you know, sort of from all those years ago, from where we started to now actually be teammates in the F1 Esports series. So that's pretty cool. And yeah, hugely excited to start working alongside him, as I believe, you know, there's a lot of potential to, you know, extract some serious performance. And I mean, I'm really looking forward to, yeah, pushing each other really hard this year for sure. It's gonna be awesome. And obviously as well, we have retained the GOAT, Wilson Hughes. Wilson Hughes. Sorry, I'm joking. But no, we have Wilson Hughes back alongside us once again. Last year was his first season on the rostrum, if that's the right wording, which was a great learning year. Yeah, I'm just hugely excited in every front with, you know, everyone just develop bit by bit, year on year. There's a lot of potential in, you know, all of us, so I'm really excited to, yeah, continue with Wilson, as he was a really vital asset during last year, trying to fight for both championships. And yeah, has got a lot of hidden potential that I don't think people realise. So he's got, you know, great prospects ahead of him. I think as a unit we make a great package as a team, so I'm really excited to, you know, and the team dynamics already really good. The vibes are good. The vibes, but I mean, you know, the feeling's good in the team. We're all getting on really well. We're all on the sort of the same wavelength, which is nice. And I mean, I got to spend some time with Danny as well out in Los Angeles a few weeks ago now. It was yeah, great fun experience, getting to know him a bit more as well. And yeah, it's good to start, you know, even early in the year as well, because in the past when I've had, you know, announcements with F1 Esports and stuff, it's usually really late in the year. So to yeah, to have you know, sort of these sort of things going from an earlier point in the year, well, March as it is right now, is also a really nice thing, because it means that we can, you know, build some good chemistry from an earlier point and, you know, get the ball rolling earlier, because it means that you're not scrambling things together later in the year. So yeah, so that is our main driver roster for F1 Esports this season in 2023, which is, yeah, as I've already touched on, hugely exciting. And yeah, we also have our dev drivers as well. So continuing on from last year, we have Harvey Cohen, the wet goat as we like to call him. Man's an absolute god at getting the getting the wet setups and testing in the wet. Very useful asset when it comes to all things, you know, wet weather related, and just in general as well, as a nice guy. And we also have Jan Akinci returning, who's an incredibly fast, you know, top level league racer on the F1 game, very quick. So, you know, a great reference to have when it comes to, you know, testing setups and all these sort of things. As you know, he's going to be, you know, there, you know, pretty much there or thereabouts. So yeah, you know, hugely talented, great to have on board once again for another year. And joining us on the development driver roster, we have Otis Lawrence, who I'm quite sure many of you have heard of and know of. One of the, you know, up and coming league racers in the scene, from coming from Xbox over to PC, and yeah, you've probably seen him on Twitch and YouTube and things like that. So yeah, gonna be exciting to sort of yeah, see and get to learn how, you know, everyone's dynamics work together, getting to see, you know, how new people work, getting to see how Otis works as a development driver, you know, how we're all, you know, communicating with you know, setups and strategies, ideas. You know, it's going to be interesting to see, you know, how we all work together, which is, I think, the key thing, because the teamwork is very important for ultimately extracting all the performance and the success. So I think that it's going to be very important to it's going to be important to have everyone gelling and having the synergy. So that's going to be something that we're going to make sure we're working hard on to make sure that the team's in a great place. It's always exciting having new additions in the team, as you always get to learn a thing or two here and there for sure, and also just getting to understand how different people work and trying to make the ultimately success. That's what the end goal is at the end of the day. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And returning for another year is my F1 Esports World Champion Engineering GOAT, Anton Dizalewski, my man, returning for another year, which is really good because yeah, for those of you who don't know, Anton was my race engineer for all of last year in the F1 Esports series, and ultimately helped me to take the championship and help the team to the championships. He was a massive team player, huge calls on strategy during the year. I mean, if you cast your mind back to the double stack at Zandvoort and when we were having to pit off and on to different tyres, I think that was one of his calls as well. So he's a vital asset in the team, and it's great to have him back on board for another season, as I really enjoyed working with him last year. I've made no secret of that. He's I value him very, very highly in the team, get on really well with the guy, and I'm super happy to be continuing that going forward. And to end the video, I guess I'll also confirm that I have signed a new multi-year deal with McLaren Shadow, which is hugely exciting, something that is nice to have out there. Ever since I joined this team, it's literally felt, and I mean this is what I said in my tweet as well, I think, but it's literally felt like a family. I mean, I've been part of this team for the last season. We won the championships together, and I can only see more improvements in the future. I can only see more positive things, all these sort of exciting stuff for the future. I'm really happy with where I'm at the moment, and it's why I decided to continue on and commit to a multi-year. So it's really great we're both happy with each other as well, and I mean it's been a pleasure and an honour to represent McLaren and the capacities that I have up to this point. Something that if you were to tell a younger version of myself, watching Formula 1, growing up watching Formula 1, that I would be representing McLaren, which was my favourite team growing up. Quite literally, that is not a lie. Literally, McLaren's been my favourite team growing up watching the sport. So getting to represent them is a huge privilege that I value highly, and it's something I'm really happy to be continuing going forward. So really excited to continue this partnership. I love being with McLaren, and I mean I think I've enjoyed so many good memories with them already, and I can't wait to continue making them going forward into the future. And yeah, it's really good. So there we have it. That is our F1 Esports 2023 roster and team, I guess, in a way. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you guys have any other questions or anything that I've maybe not covered in this video that I've maybe forgotten, just let me know down in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe, all that YouTuber stuff, or whatever it is that I'm meant to say when you're meant to be a YouTuber. But yeah, take care everybody. I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. See you later. Ciao.